What's going on, everybody? Pizzaholics. I'm at the Fara in Staten Island. That's right. We got a new difara location in Grand City, in the Grand City neighborhood of Staten Island, right by the train station here before me. I got me a pie, a difara pie. Look at this beautiful box, folks. Sentimental. Let's go eat, guys. In memory of Dom. In memory of Dom. What a beautiful box. Really beautiful. I really love it. We got the Brooklyn and the Staten Island, folks. 2 locations. This is number 2 in Staten Island. And just look at this beauty, guys. Does that not remind you of anything? I'll tell you one thing. It looks just like the one in Brooklyn. Guys, I got the Sicilian because everybody knows that the flagship at the Fara is their Sicilian. Let's go eat, baby. I'm so excited, guys. I am super amped right now. I don't believe I don't have to drive to Midwood, Brooklyn from my house in Staten Island to get a difara pie. Staten Islanders rejoice. I live 5 minutes away from here. I live 5 minutes from difara. You guys know this is my highest rated pizza. It's very easy to get to, not just for me because I live 5 minutes away, but because you just heard that train pass by. Anybody can get here in a snack. We gotta let this cool down, guys. It's piping hot, right out of the oven. This thing is overflowing with cheese and sauce, just falling over the edges of the pie. I can see the 3 cheeses, the bufala, the fresh mozz. Oh my goodness, this looks fantastic, guys. This looks fantastic. This is the heaviest pizza ever. It is so heavy, it weighs a ton. This pie weighs a friggin' ton. There is just so much sauce on it and cheese. Buffalo mozz, fresh mozz. Guys, look at all that sauce. Guys, what do you say we move on into the lab and get a closer look at the difara legendary Sicilian pizza, still made in the spirit of the late Dom DeMarco, and I am. It's a bittersweet moment. It's a bittersweet moment. Look, I've never had the pies that Dom made, but I know what he has created in Brooklyn, and I mean, he's a worldwide legend, and it is absolutely, like I said, overflowing with sauce and cheese. There is so much sauce and cheese on this thing, and yet the slices remain nice and tight upon separation. Yes, it has cooled down considerably, but you saw before, guys, very tight. Occasionally, you may get something dangling off, but look at all that sauce, guys. Look at that. It was fantastic. Look at the herbs. Very herbaceous, just like the Brooklyn location. Look at that buffalo mozzarella melting off the edge right there. That is some delicious cheese. Buffalo mozzarella is very tasty. Lots of flavor. Good, funky, cheesy flavor. But as for the spices in that sauce, the same. I don't know what it is. A lot of black pepper, oregano, I heard somebody told me rosemary. It's very herbaceous, and I love that. And it's also very chunky. There are chunks as well. You have chunks of those San Marzano tomatoes, although I think that I saw a can of their tomatoes there on the counter. Not sure if these are San Marzano, but I think that in the past they were using them. Correct me if I'm wrong. Again, do your own research, guys. But the style is still the same. You have those chunks. You have chunky, pulpy tomato, as well as a silky sauce. And the gobs of cheese on this thing, guys. And look at the crust of grated cheese on this thing. Look at that crust of hard grated cheese. You saw him sprinkling on a generous dusting of grated cheese on the round pizza that they made. Look at that. It caked up on that beautiful brown, dark brown bake. The color of the crust is exactly the same as the Fara Sicilian in Midwood. Look at that. Look at the goosebumps in the crust. Very light. And the texture, the same crunch, very hard exterior crunch on their Sicilian in Brooklyn. Same could be said for here. Very tough exterior crunch, very crispy pizza. But also, there is a nice light fluff in that center, and a lot of underside crunch as well, guys. This one is not bad. Nice dark brown. Nice dark brown, perfectly cooked. Pizza has cooled down considerably, still very crunchy. You see the three cheeses? You have fresh mozzarella. Look at the difference in color. You see the difference in color? You have low moisture, you have bufala, and you have fresh mozzarella. And in a sense, it's a four cheese. Look at the crust of grated hard cheese on the sauce. A la L&B. A la L&B. This is way freaking better than L&B. And the sauce there was zero sourness. Really good savory concentrated tomato flavor in that sauce. And there's so much of it, so much cheese. You go to difara, you know you're getting fresh basil. It doesn't matter if it's the winter time, the summertime, you're getting fresh basil. Look at the color on that basil. Okay? Really good. Not much of it. I mean, you want to take it off, take it off. I would never take basil off a pizza. I love the difara basil. It's so pungent. Adds an extra component of flavor to the pie. Guys, we have ourselves a winner here, folks. Pizza has cooled down. The sun has set. Long after the pizza has cooled, does the crust remain crunchy on a Sicilian? You want that underside crunch. And this is, the Fara Sicilian always separated itself from a lot of other Brooklyn Sicilian pizza because it was grandma. It was thin. It was always a thin Sicilian. Same goes for this one here, guys. So you're not getting that. It's a little crunchier, like a grandma style. And you're not getting as much of that soft, pillowy bite like you do with most Brooklyn Sicilians, a la Da Vinci, and many others, Pizza Wagon, and even L&B, which is a little thicker. Let's test for crunch, guys. Could use a little more tightness, but the ingredients are just so good. Guys, I'm going 9-4. 9-4, one of the best Sicilians I've ever had in my life. This is a whole lot of pizza. It's got everything you want on a Sicilian. Tons of cheese, tons of sauce, great ingredients, lots of herbs, spices, basil, 4 cheeses, buffalo mozz, fresh mozz, a ton of grated cheese. They're not even on Google, guys. This is a soft opening. They don't even have a phone number yet. Staten Island, best pizza in all of New York City. When it comes to quality per quantity, you're not going to find any dollar shops in Staten Island. The pizza's solid here, but this spot just elevated Staten Island as one of the top boroughs in all of New York City, folks, when it comes to pizza. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Guys, remember to hit that like, smash that subscribe button, and hit the join button so you can have access to exclusive members-only content. As a member, for $5 a month, you get to see me sample other types of food from around the city. You get to watch some home-cooked meals. Watch me make some home-cooked meals. Some my mom makes. You get to watch me make some dough-making tutorials. And you get to watch Cali Kid in California sample some of California's finest pizza and review it. Be sure to check out my original difara review of their Brooklyn spot. I'm out, guys. Until next time, keep those bellies full, folks. This is Antonio, signing off.